You've been down bad for a long time. You're just not getting any ladies. Either your breath stank or you're just too musty. You find yourself watching several adult sites, and the only thing that's agreeable is a lady by the name of Palmelina. By the way, you're broke, you're down bad, and your ex-girlfriend has blocked you. So what do you do now? You spend most of your time looking at Instagram booty models who will never ever talk to you. You get in their DMs and your messages never get read. At this point, you're thinking about buying a blow-up doll when you get an idea. What if I go on Tinder? I mean, Tinder might work. I might be able to clap cheeks. You'll pull your Walmart prepaid debit card out and you pay the money to join Tinder. And at first, of course, you're being rejected and declined. You're matching with everybody else and nobody is matching with you. This is typical of your life because you've been getting dustier and dustier each day for a long time. Everybody has been trying to tell you, you just don't want to accept it.
He's right, you know.
Then it happens. The chick that you wanted to talk to finally matched with you. And boy, is she booty clapping it up. Not only does she have backside, she has boobies so big that she can literally almost feed every child on the continent of Africa. You're like, this is the best day of my life. You type, what's up? She types back, hey. She then gives you a phone number. But wait, you're like, you could be a fraud. This could be a setup. Like, yo, why don't you let me video call you? She's like, sure, it's no problem. I understand that these things happen on these sites. You video call her, and guess what? It's her! Oh my God, she is booty clapping it up and she's a real person? How is this all happening to me? And guess what? She's laughing at my jokes. The whole time in your mind, you're thinking about this. She was like, hey, come pick me up at such and such time. Is it okay? You were like, hell yes, it's okay. Now, dating people that you don't know, it can always end up in serious situations. Like even if you live in a place like Miami, Florida, like around Brickell, which is a great neighborhood, strange things can happen.
23-year-old Rachel Warner in bond court Thursday after being arrested by City of Miami police for allegedly drugging, then robbing a man of his $18,000 Rolex.
I believe that a couple of things. Number one, that the defendant is a danger to our community.
And then you hear this story about guys out there who are literally getting robbed.
Mountain View police searching for more victims of the blind date robbers. Police say two 19-year-olds and a minor would lure men to meet in person by creating a fake profile online. Now, they claim to be women who wanted to have sex with men while rolling around in cash.
But of course, like that's in another place. Like you don't have a Rolex, you're not rich. Like nobody would want anything from you. I mean, you are broke, but that don't mean somebody wants something from you. Got him! And you have an overinflated ego of yourself. So basically, you're like, no, this is not gonna happen to me. I am just too much of a G. So then you're driving. You drive to where she is. She's like, yo, come pick me up here and we'll go out on a date. And she comes outside. She looks even better than on the pictures. Oh my God, the booty clapping is gonna be so great this night. I'm so happy for you, right? But then she's like, oh, by the way, drop me off at my sister's house. Just real quick, I need to pick something up, okay?
These are the 4 robbery suspects that police are looking for. And this woman in particular, they say lured our victim off an online dating site.
When they met in person, the female suspect had asked the victim to drive to a secluded area in our Rampart area.
This is that street near downtown, and they weren't there very long when
2 additional suspects came over, and one of the male suspects had opened the door of the victim's vehicle. He pointed a gun at him, demanded his property.
All right, you see that lady, right? Now, I can't really tell if how good or bad looking she is, but I can tell that she does have mountains on her, all right? And a lot of guys like big bottoms or big tops or both. And when you see somebody that is booby clapping it up like that, it's hard to say no, especially if you know that they're real. But wait, there's more.
Throughout the night, that same night, what they did was they actually made various transfers. They bought many things that totaled about $20,000.
And detectives say that the robbery at gunpoint wasn't the end to our victim's nightmare.
The male suspects actually shot towards the victim who was seated in his vehicle. The victim in fear actually fled the location and left his vehicle back there.
The robbers came back 3 hours later and stole the man's car.
What?
So guys, did you hear that? Not only did they rob him, okay, after robbing him, guess what? They came back and stole his car. Damn. They came back and stole the guy's car, and like, it was a crew of people. He could have lost his life. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're in the technology age, AI age, and people are just too dumb to try something like robbing you. There are cameras everywhere. They would never do that. It just could never happen, right? No, people are stupid. They're getting dumber and dumber each day. Even though as technology advances, people do get dumber, and they think that they're smarter than technology. But there is a problem. You can be dead before they get caught, and we don't want that. So guys, here is what I would recommend. If you're going to use Tinder or any kind of booty clapping mechanism to find somebody, you should do one of these things. Number one, meet up at a personal residence, preferably not hers. Because if you meet up at her residence, well, then this can happen.
Boynton Beach police say a man had been talking to a woman for 2 days on the dating app Tinder. They had plans to meet at her apartment. But instead of meeting his date, police say Armani Moody robbed the victim at gunpoint.
I've actually never heard of anything like that happening. That's pretty crazy.
Police say surveillance video showed Moody walking from the house next to the apartments. Victim told police his phone and $42 were stolen from his wallet.
You see, meeting up at her residence means that you're automatically going to get robbed, even if you only have $42 in your pocket. That's stupid, right? So I would meet up at a public place. I know that you want to clap these cheeks and it's important for you to do that, but it's not worth your life. You should meet up at a public place. You shouldn't deviate from the public place if you're going to do so. Secondarily, picking her up from her house is probably going to be a no-no on the first date, especially if she asks you something like, do you mind if you just drop me off at this house that you don't know for about 5 minutes?
Stop the cap.
You're probably going to put yourself in immediate danger to die and never come back to life. This is what's going to happen to you. And I like you a whole lot. I mean, like, not that much, but enough to like warn you that you're basically going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. Like, not criminally, but like dead trouble. Like, do you know what it is to be dead? Like, I don't know what it is either, but I am for sure don't want to find out what it's like to be dead, because I like living. I like looking at booty clapping on Instagram. Huh? So you should consider those two things, right? Like, where are they trying to take you? Why are you going there? Why do you want to go there? And why does it make any sense to go there in the first place? So guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. The episode of Let's Celebrity John, producer for all you do, heard the bell, we're out.